What's going on, Chad here? Just want to give a quick update on the earthship. We are now fully enclosed, which is awesome. We got enclosed just in the nick of time. Tires were almost frozen, so we are dealing with an uphill battle for temperature. We are also only about 25% insulated in the roof, and we have a huge cavity in the roof that needs to be sealed, but we have to get the electrical wires ran in plastic before we add insulation. We're shooting for an R80 roof, and it currently is like R20. So we're losing a ton of heat, but the building actually is pretty stable for temperature. These buildings heat and cool themselves with no mechanics, like no heating system, no cooling system. And they do that with thermal mass inside the tires. There's like 400,000 pounds inside these tires, and then there's a layer of compacted dirt behind that with 6 inches of insulation going all the way up, and that's how it holds the temperature. Right now, we are battling, the cold. It's like 25 below zero, and inside it's anywhere from, right now it's 40 degrees. We've seen it anywhere from 40 degrees to 62 when the sun's out, and that will dramatically change once we get the tires stabilized and the roof insulated. We also need to add a layer of glass. There's 2 greenhouses in this building. The one on the outside that's closest to the outside, that greenhouse fluctuates dramatically in temperature, and so the windows, sweat quite a bit, and that room just takes a beating, and it's basically just acts as a layer of temperature to block out the extreme elements, and it stays stable where I'm at. Earthships stay between 68 and 73 degrees all year round, no matter what's happening outside. And the outside greenhouse fluctuates massively between like 50 and 80 degrees, depends on the temperature outside, but it'll even get 80 degrees in the middle of the winter, probably 10 below zero. And it maintains a decent amount of humidity inside this greenhouse, and that's how we can grow bananas and other tropical fruits in the middle of January when it's snowing outside. But so that room is going to be a huge jungle going all the way across, and then where I'm standing, there's going to be a jungle all the way across that hallway as well. And then we have the living room here. We got the utility room, a bathroom, a bedroom, and then another an office here, and then we'll have the kitchen right here, and then there'll be living and dining over there to the edge of the wall. And then as you walk in, you can see the solar panels. We haven't mounted those yet. Roof is extremely slippery, but working on that. This building's entirely off the grid, produces its own electricity. So when shit hits the fan, I guess we'll be okay. And then there's a bedroom, bathroom, and then another bedroom. And then there'll be plants all the way around next to these tires on each side of these greenhouses. That's pretty much it. We'll have more growing space than living space inside here, so it'll be pretty wild, I guess. Any questions, let me know, but that's what we've been up to. We also need to mud the walls. I don't remember if I had mentioned about the humidity. We've had a little bit of a humidity issue, and so we're working with that, trying to air this building out. It's just impossible right now because we enclose this thing right before the frost. So we have to mud this. We plaster all these tires. It looks like a normal wall. Eventually, it's funny. You can see the weeds growing out of the tires, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nice to see some life happening in January. They just keep sprouting all over the place, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's what we've been up to.